I'm Brandy Marsky. This is day 31 of what began as the 100-day project and has now morphed and changed and wanted to become Confessions of a Wild Dreamer. And I feel like in there's a really beautiful lesson about allowing our art and allowing Hola, Jessica, allowing our art and allowing our projects, our books, our businesses, ourselves to tell us what they want to be versus us always self-imposing what we want them to be, right? There's a different energy in that. There's a different energy in me going, oh, monarch butterfly just flew by. Oh, butterfly medicine, transformation, y'all. Transfer fucking mation. And the astrology is all transformation. It's like transformation, transformation. And a beautiful boon on this topic about allowing our creativity and projects to tell us what they want to be. And it's a different energy when we approach our thing and say, oh, it started off as this and it has to be this because this is what it is. And this is what I said it was going to be, to allowing it to grow, morph, and transform into what it's meant to be, right? There's the thing that our art comes to us as an idea, a spark, an inkling, like this project. The inkling was, there was a 100-day project. It sounded like fun. It lit something up in me, like a light rabbit kicked in and was like, this is a really beautiful opportunity for me to grow as an artist and as a creative, to do something that's a little bit uncomfortable, which is going live consistently. Like, this is day 31 of me doing this, and it's gotten so much easier, and I look forward to it now, and this is like now a really beautiful combo. But it began as a spark of idea of wanting to um, do things differently and do things out of the box. But as I kept going and as I communicated with you and had conversations with you and have been, having conversations in my DMs and, talking to people in and out of this project, who are watching the replays, who are reading it via, the Substack newsletter and then emailing me privately, it told me, it said, I want to be so much more. Like, I don't know if it's going to end at 100 days. And I was putting limitations on it by calling it the 100-day project because it might not, in fact, be 100 days. It could be less, it could be more. I don't know. And that's a beautiful thing, being in the flow of the creative um, pool and the creativity and in so immersed in the creative project that you as a human, as a thinker, as inner critic, all the things, you don't know. You are literally just following the flow and the spark of where your creativity, where your project, where your art, where your book, where your drag, whatever is leading you. Hola. And that is such a different way to create than to come to it as, it started off as this, I need to do it 100 days and it has to be this because this is what I said I was going to do. And I'm really guilty of that. Like, this is lesson and a medicine that I am currently like ingesting myself, is allowing things to tell me what they want to be and then being okay to change it, right? To let my creativity and let that light rabbit lead me. That is medicine that I am currently learning how to swallow. And what has the beautiful thing that has come out of it is I feel more free. I feel less constrained and I feel more alive. And in a social political climate that doesn't feel that way, in other, social media platforms that don't feel that way, having this freedom and getting this sense of like expansion and freedom, even in one part of my life, filters into every other part of my life, right? So it doesn't become just like this one thing. It's like all of a sudden I'm feeling and being more in flow with my wife, with my dog, with my creativity, with my clients, with the Wild Dream Journal Club, with all these things and apples that I'm juggling, right? Because I've allowed myself to be led in one place, it is then trickling out and softening me up to be led in all these other places that I've been so crunchy and been so like Capricornian sun about. And it has led to a lot more, like a less stressful life and a less hard on myself life. I am so hard on myself. Like if y'all could just like be like a little like a moment like in my head, I am so fucking hard on myself. It is that's an old story. I'm not hard on myself anymore because I'm actively trying to um approach things in ways that are a lot more flexible and malleable, which is allowing our art projects to be what they want to be and not being so, graspy and controlling over them. And again, it starts in one area and then it feeds and fuels all the other areas. And I've also found it to be really infusing in the way that I relate and communicate with people, which is really interesting. And I really love it. Like I love what the the allowing this to become what it wants to be, which started with allowing my books to kind of write themselves and be what they wanted to be. And seeing how I, as a creative and as somebody who wants to be, guided by the divine spirit, great mystery, all the things, allowing it to, bridge into other aspects of my life and in places that I've been so rigid and so disciplinarian, like very Saturnian, very Saturnian. It's been like a breath of fresh air to give in, not even give in, to surrender. And that word had always been super like with me, but I'm understanding it more now that I am letting go of expectation, letting go of trying to control the outcome, which is again still medicine I'm learning and ingesting right now, and just allowing myself to be led. I was led here. I was led to do this. I'm following another little experiment that I talked about yesterday that I'm doing on like Instagram and TikTok. I'm just saying yes because saying yes right now feels better than saying no. Because no was being said on a like megaphone everywhere else. And it really ties back to what I want all of my spaces to be, which is spaces of possibility, spaces of wild dreams, spaces where people who are ready to meet and rise up to the level that they know that they're ready to be. Like, if you're ready, then let's go. Like, this is a space where you just go. You cut the cords are already cut the cords, and let's go. Vamonos. Let's all, rising tide lifts all boats, let's rise you rise me, we rise collectively. Like that feels good to me. That flow, saying yes to that. So that was a little download. I didn't come in knowing what I never really know what I'm going to talk about, but again, allowing, surrendering, and just saying yes to what wants to come through. The invitation today, and really for the rest of the week and for the rest of your life, is just to practice that. Listening, hearing the call, feeling the light rabbit, feeling that intuition, feeling it, trusting it, and following it to whatever your comfortability level is for you right now. It will grow as you see proof of how you are so divinely held and energetically held. The more you step into your yeses, the more you step into the bigness of who you are meant to be. So That's your invitation. Take it or leave it. But I love y'all so, so much. Thank you for joining me live. And I will see you tomorrow. Day 32. What? All right. I'll see you tomorrow in Lakesh.